What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another GTA 5 online video. So guys, today we are doing the final of the Cayo Perico Heist. I'm not going to show you guys all the preps. I will make a separate video on that, which preps are good and which not. But basically the preps that I did was I picked the submarine. For the approach vehicle, for the equipment I did everything. For the weapon loadout I picked aggressor, and I also purchased the suppressors. And then for the disruption, you have 3 of them, all 3 are optional. I did none of them. Disruption is basically like Duggan shipment. If you do it, they have less armor, less weapons, and also they don't have air support, but for each one of those you have a separate prep mission. I did this solo, by the way, so entirely alone, and also I did it without getting caught. So the approach vehicle, the submarine, the entry point or the infiltration point, I picked the drainage tunnel. You can find it under the mansion if you haven't found it yet. Then the exit point or the escape point, I did the main dock because it's the closest. I know the north dock will probably be better because then you can take the loot from the main dock and also the north dock. But I was doing it solo, so I just didn't do it. And then the time of day over here, I did night, but I had to restart because I didn't have one of the preps that I needed. So after that, I actually picked day. And then for the support crew, I didn't do anything. So I also don't think that you need it. So the approach vehicle, you have 6 options. I picked the first one, so the submarine, because it's new in the game. I thought it would be cool. But I don't think that the approach vehicle has that big of a influence. It's still the first day though, so I'm not sure about how everything works. When I do, I will make a very good guide about it. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, guys. So in this video, I'm just going to give you guys a first impression of the final, obviously, and also how to do this approach. Now for the drainage tunnel, if you don't have the torch, you can't do this. And the funny thing is, the torch prep is actually optional. So the first time I started this, I went to this gate, I didn't have the torch and I didn't know what to do, so I just restarted and I did the torch mission, because without this you basically can't open it. So that was very funny. I could start this mission with this approach, but I didn't have the right equipment. That was very strange to me. So once you're through, you're basically already in the mansion. So this is a very good entry point, I have to say. With the others, for example the main dock or the airstrip, you still have to travel to the mansion, I think. So with this one, you're already in the mansion, so it might even be the best entry point. Once you're at the end of the tunnel, you also have to confirm if you really want to enter like this. So you also have the option to pick a different entry point in the heist, even though that you picked it right before starting. Once you're up, you're already in the mansion and you just have to get to the office of El Rubio. Then you can take the elevator down and then you're at the safe. So I'm just going to show you guys how I did it without getting caught. Obviously what I'm showing right now is not my first try, it's still the first day of the heist, but I actually found a very good way to enter. So these 2 guys, pop them, then go through. Just make sure that you pop them before they alert someone and also before they see you. If they see you before you can even shoot at them, then you actually alerted everyone, just like in the casino heist. Try to do it as fast as possible. This guy on the right, if he's walking the other way, just ignore him. You can walk through. If he's obviously walking towards you, you can kill him, but make sure that the camera doesn't see it. Also, this guy right in front of the mansion, he's a little bit annoying because he has like a red cone. I think he's like a personal guard of El Rubio, but make sure that you get him fast, and also a headshot is always recommended. So this guy was also carrying a key. And over here on the table, you also have a key card. Now you have 2 key cards and 1 key. The key basically opens a couple of doors, and the key cards, they open doors as well, but the same system as the vault in the Diamond Casino. So you need 2 people to do it at the same time. So those doors you can only open when you have 2 key cards and when you're actually doing this with at least 2 people. Now a couple of those doors go to, for example, places where there is gold, artwork and stuff like that. So when you're doing it solo, you cannot grab these things. Now I didn't take the elevator, I actually took this door over here. Normally you have to take the elevator in the office of El Rubio, but the difference is if you have the key, you can also take this entrance. And at this entrance, so it goes to the same place, you only have 1 fingerprint hack. At the elevator in El Rubio's office, you have 3. By the way, the fingerprint hack, as you guys can see, it's different than in the casino, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, and once you get it, it's very, very simple. So in order to show you guys, I'm just gonna pick an example of where I actually took the elevator. So I had 3. So for example, over here, I didn't have a key, I think, so I just took the elevator. And basically how to do it, it's very, very simple once you get it. So on the right, you have a fingerprint and you have to mimic it on the left. The way I do it is, so for the top one, it's very easy to find. For the second one, you basically have to find the top one and then go 1 to the right. For the third one, you have to find the top one and go 2 to the right. And then continue like this. So basically, all of the parts of the fingerprint are in the right order. So again, find the top one. For the second one, find the top one and go 1 to the right. For the third one, find the top one and go 2 to the right. For the fourth one, find the top one and go 3 to the right, and just continue like this. The same way, if you can find the bottom one, the same thing, but then you have to start from bottom and then you have to go to the left and not to the right. So if you go to the right, they're basically all in the right order, and then you can basically have it. So very simple once you get it. I think everyone can do this, and I think it's a lot easier than the casino heist hack. So over here, once we're done, we did the elevator, by the way, the normal door, like they tell you to do in the heist. So you had to do 3 over here with the door downstairs. You had to do 1, but you have to find the key. So you go to the same place, by the way. So over here, then you have the door to the safe. Now, if you don't have the torch, I think you have to blow it up, and that will make a lot of noise. So I think if you want to do it sneaky, you definitely need the torch. Then you get a message of Pavel. So the Russian guy in the submarine, he tells you the code. Basically, just scroll down to the code until you have it, and that's it. In this safe, you will have the Madrozo files. This will be 1.1 million. And then you can see as well, you have a loot bag on the bottom right. This is basically how much you can fit in your bag. If you are doing it solo, for example, there is a max that you can take. So when you're doing it solo, you cannot take as much as when you're doing it with 2 people, because 1 person cannot carry as much as 2 people. On the left over here, you also had gold, but I couldn't take it because it was the 2-card swipe system and I was solo. So there is a lot of things, if you're doing it with 2 people, that you can actually take more. So I think this heist, it might be better if you do it with 2, but when you're doing it solo, you already get a very big take. I think I got like 1.4 and I didn't even fill up my bag. So solo, you can also get a lot of money. Now we got the loot, and now we have to get out. So this door, these kind of doors, you can unlock when you have the key. So just the metal gates kind of. And then the 2-swipe card system, you have like the same as the casino. You have like a alarm system on the door, and then you have to swipe at the same time. So over here, just taking out the guys, same way, and we're gonna exit through the main door. You also have other points where you can exit, for example, a place where you can climb over the wall or where you can do a hack. But when I tried that, it actually said you don't have the right equipment, and it's true. For example, for the wall, you need a grapple like in the trailer, and I didn't do a prep for that. So I think I maybe picked a different approach. I don't know where I picked it though, so I still have to figure that out, but I just took the main exit then. So with this gate, very funny by the way, so it tries to push it, it tries to kick it, but you have like a button on the right, a green button. Kind of funny from Rockstar. Also, no one hears that he's kicking the door, or no one actually found a body yet. So with the casino, at least when you get out, they notice, but over here, everyone just still acting normal. So on the way out, still doing it sneaky, so still I didn't get caught. So the same way, just make sure that you're not in their cone, so their area of vision, and make sure that you kill them fast before they see you, because you have like 1 second maybe, and then they start to scream, and then you're basically screwed. I really recommend that you always try to do a heist sneaky, because if you do it aggressive, you're just gonna lose a lot of loot. You have a lot more chance of dying, and also a lot more chance of actually just restarting the heist. So I took the motorcycle, I went off over here on the right, and then you guys can already see it on the map. I just have to go to the yellow dot, and that's basically it. Now right now I have a take of 1.1. It's very good, to be honest, for solo, but obviously I have a empty bag. I still had some secondary loot at the main dock though, so we're also going to take that. Normally, if we were 2 people, I could have also taken some loot in the mansion, but I think if you're solo, you cannot take any loot in the mansion because you always need the 2-swipe keycard, I suppose at least. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 doors that don't need it, but I tried a couple and I just couldn't find any door that you could actually open solo. So over here at the main dock, one of the warehouses had some cash and some gold, I think. One thing that I love very much about this heist is the way that you actually take stuff. So pay good attention. At the casino heist, you always do it one by one. Over here, just really fast, and at the end, he just shoves it in. This is how you are supposed to do it, man. If we did it in the casino heist like this, everyone could take everything with 2 people. Then this, I think, is some gold. It looks very rusty and very dirty actually, but I think it's gold. He also dropped some, I just saw, but basically I got 1.4 and my bag is full, like 3/4 of my bag is full, let's just say that. So maybe I think you can take like 1.5 when you fill up your bag, depending on what you take, of course, because for example a piece of artwork, maybe it's more expensive, but we took like gold and cash. So cash the cheapest and gold the most expensive kind of. So I think it will be something like 1.5, 1.6 mil that you can take solo max. And I think that is very, very good, especially because the preps on this mission are not hard at all. You always have 1 package that you have to pick up, so you never have to go back. You never have to pick up 2 things. And also I did them in like under 1 hour, I think. So 1 hour. And we already got like 1.4 mil on a new island. I definitely think that this DLC is a big success. I know a lot of people want it to be in free mode as well. But at least after you've done the heist, you can also travel here. You can bring a friend. I know it's only to party, but I'm sure you can also just go and fight with the guards and do some stuff. So 1.4 mil. We got a little bit of cash and cocaine I just saw. Do you get some cocaine? Oh, that was not gold. That was cocaine. But as far as I know, cocaine is even more than gold because, it's just really expensive. And then when you're exiting, someone saw me because I was already done. You just have to, get really far away from the island and then you're done. But still, I think when you're doing it solo, 1.6 mil approximately. Maybe if you get like artwork in gold, it would be a little bit more, I don't know. But definitely not over 2 mil, I think, right? That was it. Then you have to go to Medroso's house. You have to give the secret files to his son. And I don't know if I should show you guys the secret files, but it's very funny. I'm just going to skip to there. And that's pretty much it. I think I got a bonus of 200k for doing this for the first time as well. So that's pretty cool. And also, now that I've done it, I also get the trade price on a couple of new vehicles. So that's also very cool. I have to be honest, this heist is very fun to do. Just like the casino heist, I also enjoyed very much. And the fact that you can do the preps in a free roam lobby and not in like a mission lobby is also very fun. And you can also do it entirely solo. I know a lot of people want this. So he opens the files and then he sees that it's actually his mother sleeping with Trevor. And he just throws it in the fire. So I thought that was very funny of Rockstar. And then heist passed. We really like to see the screen. And I got platinum. How awesome. Now it says potential take 5.2 mil. Now first of all, solo, that's impossible. I don't see any way how you can fit 4 mil in that bag. Doesn't matter what you take. Obviously I restarted, so no elite challenge, but I have a feeling that I will get it soon. So guys, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to let me know which approach you guys tried and which one was very easy. Also try this one out with my method, obviously. That was it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and peace out.